Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion on Nyxus Gaming. In the last episode we were way up here in Bruma and we did a quest involving going through Dragon Claw Rock and into the Serpent's Trail to find an old Akaviri fort in the Pale Pass. Today I am back in my home in the Imperial City, so Martin and Joffrey can watch me sleep for an hour. And we got a level up. With the life you've been living, the punishment your body has taken, there are limits, and maybe you've reached them. But is this what it's like to grow old? Oh, I'm only level 18, I'm not old yet. Let's do endurance, strength, and agility. I think that tops our endurance out, actually. So that's pretty good, let's go with it. Always love that level up freeze. Anyways, that's the only reason I'm back here in the Imperial City. We're gonna fast travel back to, why is that only 97? It said +3, didn't it? Hold the phone. And I'm back. Apparently I was just stupid, so that 97 that it read was what it was going to be after the increase. I was at 94 before, so I did get the increase. Anyways, that aside, we're going to go back to Bruma and work on another quest here. So let's travel to the East Gate. East? I thought you said West, right? Okay, so we already got the quest we're going to work on today. It is two sides of the coin. So let's see, I've heard that Arnora Aurea of Bruma is looking for some help recovering some money that was stolen from her. I should make my way to her house and see if I can help. So Arnora Aurea's house should be on our map somewhere. Arnora's house looks like it's back in the alleyway back here. So let's go see what's going on with Arnora today. How are you guys? I am doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm just chilling with my two buddies, Martin and Joffrey.
Hello.
Not that guy. That guy in yellow, he is not my buddy. He can screw off. I'm sorry, that was incredibly rude for a guy I don't know. Of course, it's nighttime, so we can't actually just barge into her house. Let's wait till day. And it is daytime. Her house is open. So let's see what Arnora's up to.
What do you want?
Wow, isn't she rude?
Can't you see that I'm upset?
Oh, I can tell. I can tell. Tell me about Bruma, though.
I can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Olaf, for example, at the Tap and Tack. He's dreamy. And successful, too.
Oh yeah, gotta love those heels, right guys? Rumors?
I was at Olaf's earlier, and I ran into this Dunmer named Raynil Draelis. After a round or two, he told me he was an honest-to-goodness vampire hunter.
Vampires, you say? Well, tell me about that.
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow.
Alright, so that is actually the other quest we're gonna do today. But for now, we're just gonna talk about Gerunder.
I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it.
Alright, tell me about this stolen gold.
I know what you've heard, all about Gerunder and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in or are you out?
Well, if it involves money, you know I'm in. Keep talking.
Smart answer. Here's the deal. Gerunder and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him.
Man, she's totally not a thief at all. You know, she steals things, but she doesn't steal that much. She's no thief, right? What does this have to do with me?
Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it.
Ah, sounds like a plan to me.
He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
Get creative, you say? Alright, well, let's head over to the dungeons then, and try and talk to this Jorunda guy. These two should shield their eyes. They are too holy for this prison stuff. Where am I going? Why is it pointing here? Oh, it's because it has the other quest. It has Brotherhood Betrayed. There we go. 2 sides of a coin. That's where we're going. So we obviously have this woman, this poor woman who is definitely not a thief at all. You know, she doesn't steal that much. She is being abused by this, not just a thief, but also a murderer apparently. This guy stole a bunch of gold and killed a guard. And she is getting betrayed by him, and she wants to steal all the gold that he stole from her. But remember, she's not a thief. No, she can't be a thief. She doesn't steal that much. I guess we're going through the barracks here.
How are you today?
Oh, I am doing great, sir. Let me just go. You don't look like a guard. I guess you're a guard. Let me just go down to the dungeon here somewhere. Ah, there we go. Oh, Jorunda, I'm home. Oh, not in there. How do I guess down here? I'm totally not lost.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm just gonna ignore you and go talk to a prisoner. Maybe. Seems he has locked the door. Hold on.
What can I do for you, sir?
I need to visit a prisoner, but first tell me about some rumors.
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Oh, that was me. I did that.
What a bother. Don't be too long about it. I got to stay with you, so there isn't any funny business.
Oh, you gotta stay with me? Wow, such a bother, right? Such a bother. Not yet. Oh, hi. I wasn't doing anything. Alright, Jorunda, are you Jorunda? You are.
I don't know who you are, nor do I care. All I know is that I want you to leave.
What about the stolen gold?
I'm not talking to you about anything. You're an outsider. I bet you're trying to trick me into telling something and the guards put you up to it. That fetcher of a guard, Terelius, is always trying to be sneaky. Well, you can forget it. Tell him it isn't going to work.
Alright, so Jorunda here will not...
touching the locks.
Jorunda here will not tell you anything at all, even if you play that stupid persuasion minigame. He'll just not tell you anything. There's a suspicious amount of blood.
Gifts.
Can you shut your goddamn mouth for 1 second?
Close to the prisoners.
Obviously not. So he's not going to tell us anything, so we gotta...
Prisoners may not accept gifts.
We gotta go in on our own. This looks nice.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch! I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
I refuse.
Serve your time peaceably, and pay your debt to society.
Alright, I've committed a crime and been sent to jail. Conveniently. Oh, I'm still getting a tutorial quest here. Man. Conveniently in the same cell here as Gerunder. Which is interesting.
You've got nothing to lose, so why not just tell me and save us both a heap of trouble?
Yeah, sure. And I suppose I just end up rotting while you spend it all? Forget it.
You're gonna end up rotting here anyway, you idiot.
Look, you horse's ass. I never trusted city guardsmen. Hello? Never. So I'm definitely not going to start trusting you, Terrelius.
Suit yourself. Enjoy your stay.
Hey buddy, what was that about, huh?
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs.
Oh yeah, man, I stole a dagger. Got a bounty of 3 gold, so they just threw me in here for 3 fucking gold.
I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a problem, and make some money for yourself in the process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for murder, even though I didn't do it. And once the Count makes a ruling, there's no way it's changing. I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch, Arnora.
What did she do to you?
You want to know what happened? I'll tell you. I was betrayed, stabbed in the back. I'm in here and Arnora's out there, living in my house. We were doing petty crimes all over Cyrodiil. Small scores, 10 gold here, 25 there. Nothing big enough to have them investigate you. Then along comes Arnora with a plan to waylay a tax shipment headed for the Imperial City. We're talking serious gold, complete with armed escorts. I told her she was crazy, but she insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want. So we did it. We ambushed the shipment. In the process, Arnora killed a guard. I told her to be careful and just knock them out, but she didn't listen. We then buried the gold in the woods. Then she disappears to get supplies. Suddenly, the campsite gets raided by the Bruma City Guard. There's no way they could have found us. Oh, there's no doubt she tipped them off. But I was one step ahead. I had moved the loot while she was away. My final revenge. Or was it?
What are you getting at?
I'll tell you. I want Arnora dead. That's right, I said dead. She took my life away, and now I want hers taken as well. You do this for me, and you get the gold. All of it. All I need is proof is that damn amulet she always wears. Show that to me, and the money's yours.
Alright, so, this is about the stolen gold, then.
You want the gold? You bring me Arnora's amulet after she's dead.
I mean, I don't think you have the gold on you.
Finally, a chance for revenge.
So I don't see how you're gonna give it to me. Do we have a lockpick? Did they leave us a lockpick? A single lockpick? I mean, I might as well try, right? It's a very hard locked door. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Nope. Well, I guess we are stuck in here. Let's just serve our time then. Oh shit. Oh no, whatever will we do? Our alchemy went down by 1. Damn. Alright, let's re-equip our stuff here. Our dwarven short sword. All this fun stuff. We don't need the gauntlets. At least not the ebony ones. And that's okay.
Hello.
Oh, wrong button. I do that a lot. I always hit the wrong button. Hey, before we finish this, I was actually also going to sell some stuff before I started the episode, which I forgot to, because I'm terrible. Of course, before we sell, we always got to check our ingredients. See, endurance, shock, night eye, frost shield, shock damage, dispel, fire damage, resist frost, restore speed, light, willpower burden, resist paralysis, restore fatigue maybe? No? I was sure of it. Damage fatigue, detect life. Don't think I'm gonna see anything that we can use here to make potions, so let's just sell. Yeah, this one.
Interest you in some of my wares?
You got fucking monkey pants, dude. Oh my god. Did we? Is that the dagger we stole? Did we get to keep the dagger?
Bit of gold.
That's amazing if we did.
A good price.
And get rid of those. Yeah, go ahead and get rid of the Ring of Willpower.
A good price for a good customer.
And all of these potions. We'll keep the Potion of Healing. And of the Cure Disease. We got a bunch of Resist Fire potions. Jeez. Get rid of all of them.
A good price for a good customer.
And get rid of this stuff. All this miscellaneous crap.
You've made.
Bear pelts that weigh so much.
You got.
And the lion pelts. Alright, we have over 2,000 gold. That should clear up quite a bit of space for us too.
You too.
Not a huge amount, but it's something. So now we've heard the other side of the story. And Gerunder says it was Arnora that betrayed him. And he wants us to kill Arnora.
Oh.
Now, Arnora just wanted us to get the location of the gold from him, but he wants us to kill Arnora. Which is interesting. Now, I will say... What? Who? What? Now, I will say this is an excellent opportunity to get into the Dark Brotherhood if you want to, but if you don't want to be framed for a murder...
So, were you able to find out about the gold or not?
I will show you exactly how you gotta do that. Do you got more rumors, though?
I can't make up my mind about the prophet in Anvil. Is he truly a holy man, or just a lunatic exploiting the tragedy at the Chapel of Debella?
I don't know which of these. I guess Gerunder?
How could you stand sharing a cell with that imbecile?
No, stolen gold?
So he told you another one of his tall tales. I hope you didn't believe him. What's he got in store for me? He sent you to kill me, is that it? What if there was another way? What if he thought I was dead, but I wasn't? Then he'd tell you the location of the gold. What did he need as proof?
Your amulets.
That fetcher. He knows this is the only heirloom I have left from my family. Only he would stoop so low. Look, I know you could just kill me where I stand. But what if I gave you the amulet and you bring it to him? Then he'd say where the gold's stashed. You kill me here and now. And as far as the town guard is concerned, it's a crime. So you make your choice. You want to do it my way or Jorunda's?
Tell you what, if you can steal just a little bit, not a whole lot, and not be considered a thief, then I'm gonna murder just a little bit in my own way and not actually murder because it's not a whole lot, and I won't be considered a murderer.
Then prepare for the fight of your life. If I fall, you'll just end up rotting in jail with Jorunda. Either way, no gold for you.
Alright, so the way this works is you just run outside of the house. She has a conjured helmet there. But basically you want to run and get the town guard involved. wherever they may be. Where is a town guard when you need them? Jesus, they are gone. Really, though. Oh, there he is. Yep, he is coming to help us now. You guys want to take care of that?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
And there she goes. I've totally slain Arnora. I should take the amulet off her body and bring it to Gerunder. But as you can tell there,
For the infirm.
no crime, no bounty, and she is dead. That ebony short sword is super nice, and I'm definitely taking it. You also get her keys if you really want them. But there we have our amulet. And remember, it's only a little bit of killing. I'm not a real killer.
It's about time.
So, one of them's dead, the other one's rotting in prison. As far as I'm concerned, everything is as it should be in the world. Let's go show this amulet to Gerunder. Also, let's just check out this bad boy. We're going from 11 damage to 17, and it looks so much nicer. Look at that. We straight up skipped the orcish stuff.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
Does this look like I'm handy with a blade? I bet it does. Oh, come on. You know, one of these
Hi
days,
there.
I'm gonna get the button right. Alright. Wait, wrong way. One of these days I'm gonna get the directions right, too.
No touching the locks.
Alright, he opened the door for us.
Prisoners may not-
Show me the proof.
Oh, the proof's right here, buddy.
She fooled you, but good. This isn't her real amulet, but a clever fake. The true amulet has a red stone. Clever girl. I taught her everything I knew. Too bad she's turned that knowledge against me. Come back when you have the real thing.
And it turns out, the amulet she was wearing was
Prisoners may
fake.
not accept gifts.
So, I don't mean to be that guy, but she wouldn't have given us the real one either. She would have given us a fake one to show him. It was in her plan to trick us the entire time, to try and trick Gerunder.
Welcome back, Milord.
Oh wait, this is the wrong way. It's this way. So yeah, even if you do side with her, it's not going to work out, and you're going to have to get her true red amulet some other way. But remember, we have her keys now, so we can search her house a little bit, and maybe we'll find the real amulet. Let's go down this way. Just jump off of there, that's gonna hurt. There we go.
Greetings to you.
Wrong house.
What is it now? Is it true that our
Did I?
apprentices will teach people conjuration?
Oh, it's this one over here. Oh, nope, it's this one over here. There we go. Alright, so let's look for something that is locked up pretty tight, maybe a little hidden, like that chest is there. Not it, though. Not in there. She has a potion of cure poison there. Oh, needs a key for true amulet. There we go. So now we got the real thing. We can show this to Gerunder.
Good to see you.
Oh yes, it's totally good to see you after we let you murder that one girl in the middle of the street. Definitely. Alright. I mean, this can't look suspicious at all, right? This guy that randomly just showed up in town. Like, sure, I helped out the Countess, but like now I'm just repeatedly going into the dungeon to talk to one of the prisoners, and I'm bringing him an amulet. And I mean, I'd shared a cell with him too
Good
at one
afternoon.
point. Like, that's not suspicious at all, right?
Anytime now.
Alright, so all we gotta do is head back into the dungeon here and show him this true amulet. And I keep going the wrong way every time. Show him the true amulet, and he will show us where the gold is, or tell us at least Is this going to be locked? It is still locked.
Afternoon.
Get off
Afternoon,
your ass and do your job.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city.
I am. Now do your job. Come on. Come on, buddy. I don't got all day. There we go.
Prisoners may...
Show me the proof.
Oh, I got it this time.
2 amulets? One of them must be a fake. Clever girl. Taught her everything I know. Good thing you saw through her ruse. So she's dead, eh? Ha ha! Finally someone has wiped that stupid smug grin off her face. Good. Well, you did your part of the bargain, now I'll do mine. The gold is buried outside the walls of Bruma, near the north gate. Goodbye. I don't expect to be seeing you anytime soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast before the guards catch on that she's dead.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna catch on when the guards are the ones that killed her.
Prisoners may not accept gifts.
Shut your goddamn dirty mouth, dude.
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
Get out of my personal space. Please. Alright. So, outside the walls to find this gold somewhere buried out there. I can't even remember how much gold it is. It's like 400 or 600. Something like that. By the time we get it, though, we might have enough. Ow. We might have enough to finish buying stuff for our coral house. Who knows? The exit's over here, genius.
Hi there.
Alright, this is the north exit to the city. I'd say we could look north and see Cloud Ruler Temple somewhere, but it's way too foggy for that, apparently. And it's like, it's right here, it's not even hidden, it's just kind of laying in a bunch of rocks. But I found the treasure. We got a bunch of rings, couple skill books, 40 gold, and some pearls. A lot less than I thought it was. 40 whole gold. But you're definitely going to want to read these. Increase your mercantile and your heavy armor skill. Alright. So now that we're done with that quest, let's move on to A Brotherhood Betrayed. I should make my way to the crime scene at Braden's house to investigate. Remember, Raynal came into town claiming to be a vampire hunter and killed Braden on the premise that he was a vampire. So now we gotta investigate. Let's go see if this Braden was really a vampire. This is kind of awkward. I work with a guy named Braden, and he does the night shift, and he is definitely a vampire type guy. Man, it's not looking good for this Braden guy, right? Alright, so I think Braden's house is like right here, right? Yeah, Braden Lyrian. Scene of the crime.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Raynal Draelus, will be allowed access.
Oh, what about Raynal Draelus?
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
Okay, you don't know who I am.
All right?
Let's try this then. What do you like? You like top and left. So let's do top,
Please.
left.
Well done.
There we go.
Just talk.
I don't think that really helped at all.
Really?
That's a good one.
Is that so?
Do that one, that one.
Ugh, that's just talk.
You're wasting
Something your breath.
like
Goodness.
this.
You're revolting.
It's been a while since I've actually done this.
Oh, please. Really? Well,
That was a good
you
one.
should be ashamed.
He's maxed out. Let's see what he says now.
You're good. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Raynal Draelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks.
Gasp.
The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Raynal arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer.
Oh, well, tell me about Braden.
As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense.
Totally. Where can I find Raynal?
I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living.
Alright, you're not gonna tell me where Raynal is.
Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Alright, can I loot the body? Oh. It's a crime and will alert the authorities, apparently. Can't do that.
Excuse me.
Perhaps
Are you
can
Braden's
help me.
wife?
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Calm down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Raynal Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Raynal, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Raynal convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire.
The evidence looks pretty bad.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Raynal character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name.
Alright, what can you tell me about Raynal?
I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.
What about any rumors?
Someone needs to get Sciorta under control. You'd think Olfand would be the one to do it.
Alright.
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
We got a mystery to solve, boys. So, the first place I would usually go for information is not on top of the roof here. I just wanted to do that. Is probably the little drinking hole down here. Olav's Tap and Tack, I believe it's called. Yeah, right over here. All these guards are so happy to see me, dude. Alright, let's go talk to Olav. See where
Hello.
what he knows.
What can I do for you today?
What do you know about Braden?
I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder.
Oh, well, do you know where Raynil is?
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Oh, man, we know what that means.
Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you.
Alright, let's make this guy
Have a
love
look
us.
around.
That's the wrong button. Let's make this guy love
Alright.
us. Starting at 46, which isn't great. He likes bottom. And right, I guess.
Yeah, no more.
Oh, ouch.
You're
That's a
that's
bad.
You're a big fat liar.
Alright, so we'll go bottom, right, left,
You're-
up.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
Go
You're
ahead,
Was that?
do
I accept.
that.
That's pretty good. Was that I accept. Not bad. Blah, blah, blah. What a bore.
Am I doing this right? He likes bottom, definitely. Okay, yeah, it's bottom and right, like I thought.
You're a... I accept.
That was bad.
I'm not buying that one.
He's max, but he's over 70,
works
so
for me.
hopefully that's enough.
Raynil is staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
Alright. Just a few jokes, and he's just giving us the key to Braden's room. Or to Raynil's room. It's upstairs, over here. The last room, I believe? Yep. I've entered Raynil's room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious. Like a journal behind a dresser. Small journal in Raynil's room. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from some Aeliad ruins. They agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. The two other members of the group were Braden and someone named Gelliborn. I need to find out more about Gelliborn to confirm my suspicions about Raynil. Olav may be able to help. So it seems like Raynil and Braden
Hello!
knew each other for some kind of treasure.
What can I do for you today?
Yeah, what can you tell me about Gelliborn?
Gelliborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynil told me that he was the last vampire he hunted.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynil and his so-called accomplishment.
that seems a little sus. Do you know where Raynil is?
And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much.
Interesting.
Just look for me if...
So what's next? I think it's time to speak to Carius Runelius about
you
Raynil.
need anything else.
So I think Carius was the guard that we talked
Hi
to
there.
back at Braden's house. So Braden, Gelliborn, and Raynil were all part of some treasure hunting group, and Raynil killed the other two on suspicions that they were vampires, and all three of them had a key to this chest that a big treasure was hidden in. Seems kind of sus to me.
Hello.
So, any new revelations in your, investigation?
Yeah, more than your investigation.
I'm sure Arlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynil has confirmed with us that she isn't infected.
Oh
Her
yeah?
accusations that Raynil is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either.
I mean, I'm starting to think you're a vampire. Should I just kill you?
How do you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gelliborn was killed by Raynil not too long ago. Gelliborn was a vampire as well, obviously.
Obviously. I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gelliborn was not a vampire?
Ah, shit. I don't have the journal. Damn it.
Then don't go around flinging accusation and hearsay. If you dare accuse someone of a crime, you must have the proof to back it up. Now, if you believe what you're saying is true, go get me the proof.
I'll be right back.
Keep up the...
Hello.
And I'm back with the journal now.
So,
Yeah, what can you tell me about Raynal?
I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Erlene by checking up on Raynal. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Raynal is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I am only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Erlene is so distraught.
Alright, well, about Gelliborn.
What proof of your outlandish accusations have you brought me?
I have Gelliborn's journal.
I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynal from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olev's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Alright, now we're getting somewhere. We're about to corner this Raynal guy. We just gotta go back to the Tap and Tack in approximately 1 hour. And they should be there waiting for us. Technically, we're like 2 minutes late now. But oh well. I mean, they still have her body just laying outside.
Take this. It's from a friend.
Oh, right, we stole something. So, we got an invitation to the Thieves
do you
Guild
do?
now.
Have you heard about Kvatch? They say the Daedra came from Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground.
Oh,
Sure.
take care.
Don't
Good
see this
day.
guy anywhere.
You-
Should we wait another hour?
What? Anything else I can help with? You just let me know.
Yeah, where's, Carius?
Just look for me if you need...
I don't know where this man is.
You get any closer and I'll turn your bones to ash.
Am I close enough to you? Am I close enough, man?
Whatever I can do.
I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I'm here. It's been 2 hours now. It's about to be 3.
Oh my goodness. Excuse me, are you all right? By the divine.
Guards are freaking about the woman they killed.
How are
Greetings.
you? Okay, you.
People are throwing
What
stuff
the
everywhere.
The Fighters
Hi.
Guild is recruiting
What's
again.
going on
Not
with
a
you?
bad way to make some
I
money.
heard people say
I don't know what's going on.
goblins around here not long ago.
Because I'm here. He's not here.
Let's hear it.
I see
Billy's
you.
all in the
Hello.
hello. First the chapel
What
attacked.
is it now?
Now
I don't
the
know how he
prophet
managed.
isn't-
How are you today?
What is it?
Hello?
Why are there so many
They
people
say
here?
that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to
I'm
you in
so
your sleep.
confused. I got a Bruma guard that just went in.
Hello.
Yes? What's this?
Oh my god.
How dare you steal from me?
How do you do?
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again.
Hail. Greetings.
I'm a little lost on what's going on here. Just a little bit. Give me a second, guys. Alright, so I'm back up to the point in the quest where I just gave the guard the journal.
Greetings, Imperial Brother.
Apparently there's a known bug in this quest where if it's towards the end of the day and you get to that point, he just never shows up at the Tap and Tack. So I sped speed running. I just ran through. I can speak. Sorry. I just ran through all the stuff a lot quicker. My last quick save was during the last quest, so she's died in a little bit of a different spot, but it is much earlier in the day.
How are you?
So I should be able to wait here for 1 hour.
Greetings to you.
Just
there he
before
is.
I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynal was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gelliborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynal doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him.
Alright.
If all you say is true, Raynal will answer for Braden's death.
Gelliborn.
Raynal will pay for both crimes. Gelliborn was likely another innocent he's slain. I'll make sure Skingrad City Watch hears of this.
And Raynal.
I can't wait to get my hands on Raynal. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come peacefully.
Or the end of my blade.
Please hurry.
What's...
Alright, so the thing about this part in the quest is that at this point you are under a time limit. If you do not make it to Raynal within a day, 24 hours, then he escapes and you get the bad ending to the quest and less of a reward. So it is smart at this point in the quest to go straight to Boreal Cave and chase him down. Now it should be out of the north gate here. Shouldn't be too far. We check our map, it is right over there. It's not as foggy now, so we should see Cloud Ruler Temple popping up there. Maybe. I mean, it's definitely up there. It's just not showing up. Who? Where? Why? Let's go. Oh, there you are. We got a bandit here. Nothing important on him. Ah, there it is. Just had to kill the bandit. The bandit was stopping Cloud Ruler Temple from showing up, apparently. But that is Cloud Ruler Temple up there. We'll be heading there in the next episode after we deal with Raynal. Is there another bandit somewhere? I hear arrows flying. I hear someone getting hurt. My companions are missing. Coming from over there. Maybe they found another bandit. I don't know. All I know is that we need to get to Raynal. I still... Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Do you mind? Can't hit me. Might hit me from there.
What's the matter?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you... What? So we got an Imperial Legion guy. And an Imperial Legion guy. Just shooting each other here. For whatever reason. That's interesting. But the cave we're going to should be right over here. No, this is Capstone Cave. I did not expect to discover a new cave. We're gonna ignore it for now. We'll deal with that next episode, I guess. I just want to skip on over to Boreal Stone Cave. That looks like an alien ruin there that I definitely don't want to discover. Dude, why is there so much crap out here? I gotta dodge through like all these places. Alright, sorry about that little cut there, but I actually did not want to discover any of that stuff because none of it was on my list to do, so I actually reloaded and took a very specific path through. There's so much stuff clustered here. You have that cave that I discovered. You have the Alien Ruin. There's a gate to Oblivion there, and there's Apple Watch there, a little house that I think is important to the Dark Brotherhood. But none of it is stuff that I want to deal with right now, so I didn't want to discover it. I avoided it all, and now we should be clear to get to the cave. Hopefully. Here we are, Boreal Stone Cave. Should be just inside here. I don't think it's a very large cave, so we should be able to dive in, deal with Raynal, and be finished. I've arrived. I believe Raynal's just in like the first room here. Our companions aren't going to follow us in because they got their horses back. Oh, hello.
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part.
Totally.
I saw you enter Olav's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carriers figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer.
Oh, you won't surrender then?
Certainly not. I'm surprised Carriers didn't send the entire city watch up here, but then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom.
Hey, a chance for freedom is also a chance for death. And it's gonna be your last chance, buddy.
Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
You're gonna wish me good luck as I'm about to kill you before you even draw a sword. Man. Does that classify as a fight? I think that was just a straight up murder there. We're gonna take the ebony longsword. That's a one-handed, right? Yeah, that's going to be better than our short sword, but it'll also be a really nice backup sword. See, we don't want any of the elven stuff. That's light armor. He has all 3 keys on him and 11 gold. But now that we have the keys, we can check the waterlogged chests here with all 3 keys. And we got a mundane amulet here that we need to take back to Erlane, see if she knows what to do with it. Before we do, though, I'm going to finish exploring this cave, because as I said, I don't think it's very large. And honestly, I'm not sure what all is even in here. We got a potion of sorcery. Really? Take this steel short sword. Don't need it. Also, equip that. Here we go. Now we're rolling. We got an ebony longsword. And it looks like this is the last room here. 40 gold. Nothing too special. Let's head back to Bruma and finish this quest now. Man, this guy was expecting to take on the whole city watch when he couldn't even draw his sword in time to attack me. What is wrong with him? What a chump. Am I right, guys? What a chump. Alright. Head out of here, and instead of wandering through that minefield of locations there, let's just fast travel back. Castle Bruma, I believe, is going to be the closest fast travel point. Let's put up our weapon. I pressed the right button there that time. That's good. And all we gotta do is head back to Brayden's house to finish the quest. Do it in style by jumping off the roof, over the ledge, and hurting ourselves. I'm back.
I was praying for your swift return. What news do you bring?
Gelliborn.
Yes, I remember Brayden mentioning that name once. He was part of the Brotherhood he had created with Raynal.
And Raynal.
I knew I'd recognize Raynal. I think when I first met Brayden many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid, thanks to Raynal, that time is lost.
Well, what can you tell me about this amulet?
Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state.
Did the word die with Braden?
No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
Ah, well, here it is.
Thank you. I will now speak the word. Brother. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel.
I mean, I'll probably sell it, but, how do you feel about Raynal now that he's dead?
I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I think you understand.
I mean, I kill people all the time, so I definitely understand.
Justice has been done.
That is gonna finish that quest. Let's see what this amulet does. We still got Arnora's amulets on us. It is the Phylactery of Lithness. It fortifies your speed by 8 points. Which, I think I prefer my Weatherward Circlet, if I'm being honest, so I will definitely... Actually, that's a necklace, so I can still wear that. Yeah, I'll wear it. There we go. We got a Phylactery now. We're a Lich, I guess. Anyways, that's gonna clear up everything for this episode. A little bit longer today, but next time, we're gonna finally get on with the main quest, and we're gonna head up to Cloud Ruler Temple here with Martin and Joffrey. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.